everybody, it's Kat. This video isn't necessarily going to be a fun one for me to make. I wish I had better news to bring to you guys, but unfortunately, June 2018 goes down in the history of being the worst month I've ever had. On June 7th, I was actually in a pretty bad motorcycle accident, and 4 days later, I found out that my uncle had tragically passed away. As far as the crash goes, I'll get that out of the way first. Like I said, I really don't want to make this video. I really would rather make a pretty positive video and something fun, but I just want to give you guys an update on, you know, why I've been gone for the past like month and a half, and let's start off with the crash. So June 7th, Alex and I rode to Starbucks and we were having coffee and just like writing emails and stuff. There was traffic at the time, it was like 6 o'clock, so there was traffic on the freeway. So we were lane splitting prior to the accident. We were heading home and I was in the left-hand lane, so the number 1 lane. This guy decided to yank over into my lane, which I was not splitting at the time, so I was actually in my own lane. I just happened to be on the right-hand side of that lane. He decides that he's going to come over from the number 2 lane into my lane with no turn signal and no warning whatsoever. So he turns into my lane at like a 45-degree angle. I was able to swerve out of the way and not touch his car, but in doing so, I recovered, you know, straight back up, slammed on my brakes, felt my ABS clicking the whole time, and ended up rear-ending another car and flipping over my bike. After I hit the back of the car, I remember getting up and my bike was completely balanced upside down. So both of the wheels were up in the air. So I walked over to it, I kicked it over, turned it off. You know, adrenaline is pumping through me. I was just like, I don't even care if I'm okay. I just want to know if my bike's okay. So we pull it up on the side of the freeway. The guy who veered into my lane and caused the accident wasn't even going to pull over. So Alex and I were yelling at him like, pull over, pull over. Everybody pulled over to the side of the freeway and I started to feel pain. My chest was hurting, my ribs were hurting, my hand was really hurting, and both of my knees were in pretty bad shape. Ambulance, fire department, cops show up, and the CHP is taking all of our reports. I was being checked out in the back of the ambulance and just making sure that I was good enough to ride the bike home, which I ended up being okay enough to ride it home miraculously. I think that crash could have been way worse. And I'm lucky to be sitting here and talking to you and making this video, and I'm extremely thankful that it wasn't, you know, anything worse than that. As far as the bike goes, the bike is totaled. Lulu will no longer be a part of the Kat fam. Unfortunately, it really makes me sad because I loved that bike so much. So that really sucks. As of my injuries now, my left hand is still pretty messed up. I guess I tore a ligament between my pinky finger and my ring finger. So this right here I completely tore, and I guess the heal time is about 6 months for a full heal. I'm still having other pains, like my ribs still hurt, and I'm having this weird pain in my lower left stomach that I need to go get checked out. Other than that, I think I made it out pretty okay. So I have the police report here that I want to talk over with you guys because I think it'll open your eyes to the integrity of people. The guy who swerved into my lane is Party 1, so let's just get that out of the way. Party 1 related, he wanted to change lanes to the number 1 lane behind V3, which is the guy that I rear-ended, and put on his left turn signal, looked in his mirror, looked over his shoulder, and did not see me coming. Okay, we're gonna reread this again, and then I'm gonna show you screenshots from the video. He wanted to change lanes behind the guy that I rear-ended. He said he put on his left turn signal, which he did not, looked in his mirror, which he did not, and looked over his shoulder, which he did not, because if he did, he wouldn't have crashed into me, or tried to at least. When I got the police report and I saw that, I was pretty upset because I knew for a fact that he didn't have his turn signal on, because if he did, I would have had enough warning to either slow down or, you know, get out of his way. Alex was actually recording at the time. So Alex has a GoPro Hero session that he likes to wear whenever he rides. stuff like this happening. When we got home, we reviewed the footage, and it turned out that he did not use his turn signal at all. He completely yanked into my lane unsafely and caused me to crash. Here is what the CHP said was the cause of the accident. A vehicle shall be driven as nearly as practical entirely within a single lane and shall not be moved from the lane until such movement can be made with a reasonable safety. So, with that being said, the CHP basically said, dude made an unsafe lane change which caused me to crash. And his insurance ended up taking full liability. This accident was 100% not my fault. And after 8 years of riding, I finally went down. It's definitely eye-opening. I was wearing full gear at the time. My gear's trashed, but at least I'm okay. What I learned from this whole experience is the importance of wearing a GoPro when you're riding. If we didn't have the footage, I think the police report would have been strong enough, but the video solidified it. The video clearly showed that he was in the wrong and I was riding safe and I wasn't speeding and I was doing everything correctly. To everybody out there, please put a GoPro on your helmet for things like this. You don't have to do anything with the footage when you get home, delete it, but for things like this, it's so worth it. So worth it. I highly suggest getting a GoPro Hero Session, the little tiny black box one. You can easily install it on your helmet. It's really light. It's really easy. You click one button, it starts recording. You click it once, it's off. So I can't push that enough to everybody after this. Please go get a GoPro. Please install it on your helmet. Without that, I think I may have been at some sort of liability for rear-ending that car, but because of the video, I think I'm gonna be taken care of now, which is really relieving. If you have Geico, I highly suggest you changing insurance companies. When I told them about the accident, they actually were trying to pin me rear-ending the car on me. So they were actually working against me in the case. I don't have a lawyer, but I don't think I'll need one from here on out now that his insurance has taken full liability. But I just want to say that I will never be a customer of Geico ever again, and they totally treated it like it was my fault. So that's all I'm going to say about that. If you guys have any great insurance companies that you'd like to send my way, please let me know because I'm looking for one. I plan on getting another S1000RR. You're gonna have to stay tuned for that. I still haven't gotten paid out for the motorcycles, so I don't have the money to go shopping yet. I should be getting that within a couple days. So yeah, that's what's happened with the crash, and it's been horrible. It's been really depressing. Mostly all of June I was depressed, and I'm finally starting to feel better. I'm finally starting to feel motivated again, and everybody who's been so patient with me with the YouTube channel, I really do appreciate it. Another thing I do want to touch base on is my uncle's passing. Being in bed in pain, like barely able to move, and then my mom coming in my room and telling me that my uncle is no longer alive, really was hard on me. My Uncle Brian was an amazing man, and sorry, woo. I'm gonna miss him a lot. Oof, I thought I wasn't gonna cry. Damn it. No. This isn't supposed to happen. The month of June was real interesting. Pretty rough. The family didn't have enough money to properly bury my uncle. Apparently funerals are really expensive, and we asked everybody in the family to pitch in. We raised a lot of money. I actually reached out to the Cat Fam and put a GoFundMe up on my Instagram. Oh my god, this is horrible. I'm so embarrassed. Oh my god. My makeup's probably all messed up right now. I don't care anymore. I actually put a GoFundMe up on my Instagram, seeing if anybody would help, and you guys raised $1,000 for my uncle, and that meant the world to us, to my family and me. So if you donated to that, thank you very much. It really helped make his funeral nice, and you guys are amazing people and so loving, so amazing. I love you guys. I'm sorry that, God, I can't stop. Make it stop. My family is still definitely feeling the loss from it, and so am I, for sure. So it's been really hard to stay positive, you know? Anyway, on a lighter note, 2 days after my uncle's passing, I was supposed to get on a plane and go to LA and go to E3. My body was hurting. I was having tension migraines like crazy. My back was hurting. My uncle had just died, so I was really just not in the mood to freaking leave my house. But I knew that he would have wanted me to go. So I got on the plane. I felt like a zombie the whole time. But I had an amazing time at E3, and I actually filmed the whole time that I was there, and my SD card decided to take a complete crap on me. So now I have a bunch of E3 footage on a broken SD card that I can't share with you, which really sucks, but I just want to say that E3 is freaking amazing. If you don't know what E3 is, it's a gaming convention where they announce all the new games for the next year coming out, and there's some awesome games coming out this year. Red Dead Redemption, Fallout 76, Kingdom Hearts, oh, Assassin's Creed looks really cool, Black Ops 4 looks really awesome. So there's a lot of cool games coming out, so that kind of broke up the really depressed mood I was in a little bit. But I got to hang out with friends, see people I don't get to see very often, and it was really, really fun. From here on, I want to stay positive. Both of those things happening to me in the same month has taught me a lot. It's taught me to be thankful for what I have. You know, to live your life, because you never ever know when it's gonna be over. You never know. And I hate to say that and I hate to bring this up, but I just want to let you guys know that live your life and be happy. Like, just, if you're not happy, change it so you are happy, because you never know when you're gonna go. And keep your loved ones around you close, because you don't know when they're gonna go either. I know after my uncle's passing, I definitely want to spend more time with my dad and my mom, and you know, my sister too. I don't know if this is too much information to share with you guys. I'm sure some of you care, I'm sure some of you don't. That's fine. I just wanted to lay it out on the table for you and just show you what I've been going through for the past month. As of right now, waiting for that check so I can go bike shopping to get another S1000 and get my bike ready for SCMM. It's pretty much what I'm looking forward to the most right now, is going to SCMM. Getting my new bike ready for it and bringing you guys along for the ride, you know, along the way. I just want to thank you guys so much for being here, watching this video. I wish it was a little bit, you know, more fun, a little lighthearted, but life doesn't always go that way. Again, thank you guys for being a part of the Kat fam, for watching this video, for subscribing to me. I love you all, and I promise next video will be a little bit more happy and upbeat, I promise. So bye guys, I love you.